Put your children to bed.
Kids don't need to hear what's about to happen.
Hot crack has returned.
HBK, the lady lover, the king of pleasure.
It's the most hated Ock, baby.
Oh, please say the baby.
You tuned in to Pie Crack. 8-Bit Paul, a.k.a. 5 the Fresh.
Pie Crack in this bitch.
Yo, it's your boy Matt, the Mad Titan. We the Blurs with attitude, and this is the party dude.
Barely.
Anybody else I talk to about this shit, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's why Pie Crack must exist.
Pie Crack, real raw and unmotherfucking good.
Once again, it's on. Pie Crack, Heartbreak. Ock, baby. Please say the baby.
No, it's totally up to you. It's optional. It's optional.
Just like clothing, ladies.
Ladies. What the fuck was we talking about?
We was talking about the 90s and all this glorious glory and splendor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was your favorite 90s thing, man?
My favorite 90s thing was pump action shoes. Because when you pumped them, you could run faster and jump higher.
What was your favorite 90s thing that in hindsight was actually trash?
Pump action shoes. When you pumped them, you could neither run faster nor jump higher. Favorite 90s thing for real, my man. Like, while I'm thinking about this, you're welcome to go ahead and go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my favorite 90s thing that was actually trash in hindsight. Yeah. Water guns.
Whoa, blasphemy.
Water guns and Nerf guns.
Trash. Nerf guns, soup dog. No, water guns, I cannot go with you on that. Because water guns, when's the last time you had a water gun fight? Was it that time? School. Was it that time you got me eliminated from the senior Super Soaker Assassin Day? Yeah.
How'd I get you eliminated, dude?
Because you got wet up in the rain at another nigga's house.
That nigga was good. Shout outs to that nigga.
Was that Garrett?
Somebody. Yeah. He shot us off the roof, nigga. That nigga
That nigga lured us into the driveway and shot us off the roof. That is the flyest thing I ever seen in my life, man.
That nigga did it for his people, dog.
Remy, do it for your people, Remy. Yeah, that was the flyest thing I ever seen, man.
Did we get eliminated immediately? We took a long ass drive to his house, nigga. First of all,
he lived in a long drive.
He lived in a lovely
lovely, lavish neighborhood. Camped out.
Yep.
Then got murked quickly. Officially.
Immediately and officially. Them white people are just better at being militia, dog. That's what it is.
They organize. And when they organize, they have some weapons hid out somewhere. And they have the ability to make us act in the desired manner. That's a little Bobby Seale for y'all, in case you didn't know.
Why? But well, maybe I'll take back water guns. Nerf guns, though.
Nerf guns, trash, dude. I was in Walmart the other day. Walked past a Nerf gun and was like, but if I run out, do I have to go collect them all?
Yes, you do. And that's what makes them trash.
Trash, man.
That's what makes them trash. You gotta go get them shits. And
they don't even
they easily found, man.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't got the big ones no more. Because when we was kids, they used to have the real, the 2 foot long ones and all that. Yeah, they ain't got them no more. They made them smaller for some reason.
Just make it easier for the cops to shoot you, man. You make it too big, it's too obvious.
Here goes the Nerf Glock 9. Knock yourself out, little Tyrone.
Here goes the Nerf 380 Mac. The 380. Comes in all black, nigga.
Comes in matte black and a glossy Desert Eagle finish.
Yeah.
Hide it in your boot.
Play with it at Walmart. This racism is making me sad and sad.
This racism is killing me.
Yeah, that was trash. Kool-Aid was like
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Woo! 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 Like, let's end the show, nigga. Dun, 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 dun. The joke of the motherfucking podcast, nigga. You win, nigga.
Presented by Budweiser. Always refreshing.
Yo, nah. I can't let Kool-Aid. I can't let Kool-Aid leave with a favorable fucking thing.
Boy, the doctoring that you would have to do on Kool-Aid, I'll give you that. Country Time lemonade was almost good out the jar. But Kool-Aid, boy, you have to do an open heart triple bypass on Kool-Aid to make it work.
Nah, that's
like you, huh?
That shit has no nutritional value whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It was still good. You know what I'm saying? After you jump a bag of sugar into it, it was good. But do you give that credit to more of the bag full of Kool-Aid than you do the bag full of sugar than you do the actual Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
And I have to say, yeah. You kind of do. Yeah.
Nah, Kool-Aid was trash. You want to know when I realized it was trash? I was in my second year of college, I believe, and fucking Derek was still on that hood shit, so he was making Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? We was making Kool-Aid and buying them 67-cent sodas from Walmart and shit, which went up, by the way. They're like 88 cents now. Those sons of bitches.
Those bastards.
But we would buy them shits, and I realized one day when my fucking stomach was doing turns and shit, and I was fucking like yellow. My skin was turning yellow. I was like, wait, maybe
this man got that jaundice?
maybe I'm dehydrated or some shit. Like maybe drinking ingredients where the only ingredient is fucking sodium and shit. It's not good for me.
True.
But anyway, that shit was trash. What else, Nick? What else did you like as a kid? You know, okay, I'm bringing this up again. I said
what Gak? Gak,
nigga, you fell for Gak, nigga. I never thought that shit would be a good time. Man. You was a dumbass as a kid, nigga. What the fuck did you see in a commercial that made what? Some gooey stuff? I want to play with that. Like, what the fuck?
Don't blame me, dog. I might have seen Flubber, dog, and then thought
you thought Yak was Flubber.
I found a new best friend, nigga. I was the only child, nigga.
Wait, was it Yak or Yak? What was it?
I think it was Gak. It wasn't gonna be Yak, nigga. What was it?
Nah,
nigga, come here, kids. Hot throw up, nigga. Good. Hot vomit, everybody. Hot vomit.
Oh, yeah, it was Gak. Yeah, this was terrible.
Gak.
It was like a fluorescent wet.
They had glow in the dark Gak. They had I remember they had Gak that my boy at school had Gak that smelled like popcorn.
Oh,
they had a whole bunch of
that is something to give the kids.
Unedible stuff that smells like their favorite foods. Yeah.
Hey, kid, Gak that smells like Kool-Aid. Don't drink it.
What? This is real Kool-Aid? Don't drink it.
Gak was terrible, my nigga. I don't know what you were thinking.
No, I don't.
It's Gak in a machine and it pumps out more Gak. It's a Gak vac.
Oh no, man! Listen, what was the one where you put it in the oven and you had the things, man? You had the little rubbery figures that come out. Creepy crawler.
Oh, they made a cartoon out of creepy crawlers.
Trash, creepy crawlers, trash.
You got fooled a bunch of times.
That was nothing but an easy bake oven for boys, man, and it was terrible. And I had it, and I used it once and never again.
Yeah, dog. Nah, you was getting fooled left and right, nigga. I already knew. I was like, what the fuck do I care about putting the bug and bringing the bug out, nigga? I already got roaches. I want to play with some bugs. Nigga. I'll turn the lights off, nigga, and have myself a good old time.
Turn it back on real quick.
Turn it back on real quick. See how many you can catch. Did you see the cartoon for it?
Probably.
They
probably,
know how to make some cartoons to advertise a toy, nigga.
Nigga, that was what the cartoons was for back then, nigga.
I tried to bring the skipping conversation back, right? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, let's do this one.
I was ready, nigga.
And then I was talking to myself, and I was like, oh, this nigga Sean isn't getting the hint and shit.
Nigga, you know what? I brought.
Yeah, okay, I guess let's skip it. Huh? The talk boy, is that where you press the button and talk into it and shit?
Nigga, that is what Kevin McAllister sold you, nigga. Because I took our conversation about cartoons selling toys and tried to flip it into Talk Boy. It was a lovely segue.
Oh, they sold that shit?
Nigga, you never used a Talk Boy?
Nigga, I had some off versions of this, nigga.
The recorder?
My mother bought me one of them big ass tape recorders, nigga.
With the hat. Did you have the big tape recorder with the handle on it?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yes.
Nigga, I had that. I had it.
Talk boy. You don't need a talk boy. Here you go, nigga. Here's a big ass fucking box, nigga. With the words play, rewind, fast forward, and record on it, nigga. That's all you need.
That's all you needed, nigga. Oh my goodness. Nigga, I thought I was gonna escape to New York, nigga, when I bought it. I didn't even have a talk boy. My next door neighbor, he had a talk boy.
So essentially, you had a talk boy, nigga. That's what it was. And
I believe it, nigga. Stole that thing right from under that nigga. But nah, man. It literally was the whole draw of a talk boy was when you make your voice go slow. And boy, does that get old quick.
Old quick as a motherfucker. Almost as quick as making your voice go fast. Now that's the thing. Isn't it funny? Making your voice go slow gets old quick, but making your voice go fast, you make a whole cartoon out of it that's last the ages and shit. That stood the test of time. Like, Alvin and Chipmunk's been around forever, and literally all his niggas doing is making the voice go.
Made a career out of it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's nigga, did you ever have a Tamagotchi or a Gigapet? I
thought that was for girls when I was a kid. You gotta understand. I was very I wasn't okay, I was homophobic. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was homophobic. I was homophobic. Yeah. So anything that I perceived as slightly feminine, I stood far, far away from it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think we all had that childhood, that upbringing. But I remember one of my girlfriends in school, she had one, and she wanted me to take care of it. For some reason, I don't know. I guess it made us feel like the nuclear family or something. But that thing died quick. And so did our relationship. You should have got her a talk girl, nigga. That's what you went with. Or at least got one for her neighbor, nigga. So y'all can both share equal playing. Nigga, was that pandering, nigga, to nobody, nigga? Hey, if you enjoyed the talk boy, but you're a girl, you want to talk girl? And we'll make it slightly less the fucking regular colors, like literally, you would think the talk girl would be like pink and yellow or some shit. The talk girl was silver and blue, nigga. Like, they didn't even try, nigga. It's like, this one just says girl, nigga. Take it. Nigga, we got the talk boy too, nigga. What does it do? Nothing new. Call it the talk girl. Talk boy extreme. Talk boy extreme. This talk boy worship Satan. Thank you, Satan. Talk girl extreme. I love talking to Satan. This talk boy lets you talk to the prince of the underworld. Rock her out. Did you ever try to cash in on the old? Was you ever fooled into believing that if you collected, those fucking dolls or whatever they were, that you one day become a rich man?
You talking about Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm just waiting for them to mature, nigga. That's in my portfolio. That's my whole stock portfolio right now, nigga. Nigga, everything is on a wheel. They will be back, nigga. And they will be looking for the goldfish, the damn Cat in the Hat, and the damn turkey, nigga. And they, you know what I'm saying? And boy, nigga, when them things come back, dog, I'm be the hippest guy in town, dog. Believe that. So, nigga, if you go clown Beanie Babies, nigga, obviously you don't want a seat on my yacht.
You know what's hilarious, man? That whole logic. Like the reason why things became collectors and people paid a lot of money for it, it was like a genuine thing. Like people 30 years later realize that they really like these things and they're going for money. So let's say a comic book. Like it's the first edition of Spider-Man from 1971 and it's 1985 and niggas is like, or 1995 and niggas like, oh, I want that. But people started trying to realize it and turn things into collector's items, and that was the fucking You can't turn something into a collector's items 10 days after it came out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And it's unfortunate that Beanie Babies and unfortunately even more so comic books befell the same fate of being played all the way out as soon as somebody figured that out.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. And people sneaking their whole fucking savings into this shit. Let me just say that fucking girls didn't have a lot of choices as kids in the 90s, nigga. Like you either play with a doll or a doll, nigga. Like you literally they're going back and forth for what they have for girls in the 90s, what they have for dudes. They had Nerf, Street Gun, Bop It, Nintendo 4, this, that. They had fucking Sky Dancers doll. They had a
they had a guy version of Sky Dancers though. They was Dragon Riders. I had a Dragon Rider.
Gay.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That's the best thing they ever did in life, nigga. Cause I was like 5 days away, nigga, from one that won the damn Sky Dancer. And luckily they brought out cause nigga they flew on their own, nigga. How many toys you had flew, nigga? Come on now. Kill yourself. You ain't had no toys that flew. And they came.
I did have that I had that G.I. Joe helicopter. You know what I mean? And you like pull the drawstring and it rotates and spins in the air. I had that shit, nigga. Kill yourself.
Yeah. But how dare they bring out a female toy that flew and they ain't have the counterpart for the guy until way later. Yeah, man. So Dragon Riders, man.
I guess they didn't have enough glitter for it to throw out. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
There's a game called Crossfire, the rapid fire shootout game. You ever played that? It had marbles.
Yeah.
Never played it, but it advertises on the box giant playing field, and then right there on the box you see a to scale size of the playing field. It's not giant. Who fell for this?
Not giant at all. They Crossfire because you should shoot the marbles at each other. I remember that. Nigga. It was good times. Nigga. It was good times we had.
I don't know. $75, nigga. Wasn't worth it. My family wasn't buying no shit like that. See, when I thought about buying toys, I had to be very, very selective.
Wait, you wanted board games?
Quick nigga, on that draw with the note. No. I didn't want that shit.
I played Crossfire at school, nigga, at Latchkey, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? Like, that'd be them games. They had that. They have it wasn't Operation. What was the one where you had to put the little shapes in the game before it started vibrating? It ran out of time.
I think I know what you're talking about. And like,
you know what I'm talking about.
It would pop out.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I don't fucking.
Yeah, they used to have all them little games, man. Those the games, man. All them good little things, man. That was what them days.
Did you prefer a Playboy? I mean, not.
Yes. I prefer to everything you're about to say. Yes.
What was the one that everybody knows?
Game Boy was the one everybody had.
Game Boy or Game Gear.
No, Game Gear was for y'all sedity niggas, boy. You was such You was such a sedity nigga if you gamed in color, nigga. Oh, you was getting your lunch, your school, your shoes, coat, and your hat took it, nigga.
The Game Gear was the funnest thing on earth, and that shit lasted all of 30 minutes straight. Nigga.
All of 30 minutes, nigga. They were full colored games, nigga, in like 91, nigga. Come on now, like nigga, you had to believe there was no way they was recouping that money that they was spending to make it.
Nigga, I feel like they should have just put like first of all, it took like 6 batteries. You know what I'm saying? I feel like nigga, just put in a thing for 2D batteries. Like, why do I gotta put in 8 AAA batteries and shit, like, just make the fucking thing for 2D batteries, nigga. Let me pay for 45 minutes out this motherfucker. God damn. Let me at least take it from the fucking bus stop to school. That shit would be done, nigga, by the time I get to school.
I remember it was a nigga who had it at school, and it had Power Rangers on there, and they was kick flipping and everything. And I'm like, and then we over here on our Game Boys, nigga, Tetris. More Tetris. More and more Tetris. Nigga, yeah, nigga, nah. That Game Gear, boy. Yes.
And it wasn't mine, of course, because I never got anything too good. I got Transformers and G.I. Joes, and I got one. You know what I mean? Like, one every so often. But my brother had it. And my brother, when I say this, I say he had it, and he was like 30 at the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me play this.
You bought that in some LA Gears. Nigga, why was the adult LA Gears always better than the kids LA Gears?
Nigga, the adult LA Gears, I wear them shits right now, nigga.
Right now, nigga. Oh my goodness. I remember you had my cousin, he had the LA Gears, and you could take the light out of them.
What?
And put it on your keychain. Yeah.
And put it on your keychain.
Yes.
That nigga was styling, nigga.
Styling and profiling.
Where's your brother at now? I bet you he's like a goddamn stylist for fucking ASAP Rocky. Man.
He's actually the stylist for the ASAP bot now.
That's Johnson. That's Johnson. How's that segue, nigga? How's that segue?
Like the street sharks.
Oh, okay. Nigga, so about all your anthropomorphic. Oh,
yeah, anthropomorphic,
mutated animal teams that fought. Let's try to see if we can list the favorites and shit.
Okay, of course, the gods is always and will always be the Ninja Turtles. Always. Street Sharks holding it down. I want to say a close number 2, man. The Biker Mice from Mars was still doing their thing real heavy. Out of town putting it down. Who else we got? You
got the Samurai Pizza Cats. I'm gonna put that at a firm last.
Woohoo! At a smooth last.
Then you had Extreme Dinosaurs. I don't know if you...
Wait a second. Was Beast Wars be considered in that?
No.
In that
how dare you? Wipe the taste from your
I'm
mouth.
sorry.
They were robots, nigga, in disguise.
Wait, they were robots. Yeah. This is true.
Now that I think about it, like motherfucking Biker Mice from Mars, they weren't mutated. They was born that way. You had the Wild West Cows, Boys of Mimosa.
Nigga, everybody's battling for last from here on out. It's a death match for last. Nigga.
You had the Mighty Ducks, nigga.
Ooh,
here comes the Mighty Ducks fighting for your life. The Mighty Ducks. They play hockey for some reason.
Yo, the Mighty Ducks, man. All right. Hey, I'll take it all back, man. The Mighty Ducks was out of here.
Oh, you had Mummies Alive? Yeah. I don't even know if this counts.
I don't count Mummies Alive, man. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay, what about Gargoyles? Do they count?
The Gargoyles would count, nigga, because by day they were stone statues, but nigga, by night they was fighting crime. I remember the first episode, dog. I never forget when they came alive and the nigga looked over and said, "Where's my homeboy?" And he looked
was that the saddest thing of all time, nigga? Where's my family? Pain, niggas, pain in my voice. Like, I was like, no, they killed this nigga's family. Then they did the flashback, and you see them like just destroying the stone, and like, damn, these niggas are destroying these niggas.
Yo, no fight back in them at all, nigga. That was terrible.
That was fucked up, dog. I ain't never felt so bad for a cartoon,
nigga. Hell yes.
I never felt that bad since Morph died and motherfucking Wolverine was crying and shit.
Nigga, was that the only reason they made this nigga Morph so he could die, nigga?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, nigga. Who is the, you know what I'm saying? Now, history tells a different story. All right, but I think yourself, I think I can count us as two, you know what I'm saying, two equal parties that would not be too far on either side. You know what I'm saying? I think we can look at this objectively. Yeah. Who is the better creation of a 90s cartoon? Morph in the animated X-Men series or Harley Quinn, Batman the animated series?
Harley Quinn, man.
You gonna go with Harley Quinn? I'm gonna go with Morph, man. I will go with Morph, man, because Morph tugged on them heartstrings. Harley Quinn, I'm not gonna lie, she looked like she always fit with the Joker to the point where I didn't even know she was a creation of the show until way later. But that man Morph, that man's death was not in vain, because he taught me about loss at an early age. Morph. I made the call, Wolverine. It wasn't the professor. Bub, you're just asking for trouble. Anytime, pretty boy. Morph.
What's the last thing you heard, nigga?
Nigga, I didn't hear anything after you said Harley Quinn, nigga. But I did a lovely rendition of Wolverine talking about Morph and his subsequent being taken away from saving Morph, and his subsequent challenge to Cyclops to fight it out.
True.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't care about Morph outside of that show. Once that show went off, I stopped caring about fucking Morph. You know what I'm saying? Harley Quinn has gone on to be an icon.
I'll give you that.
And not only that, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I forgot the point that I was making. Damn technology. Technology be damned. What the fuck was my point? Oh, yeah, Morph. Are you still there? Nigga, now I'm scared. Nigga. I need you to make a constant sound. Yeah, give me the doctor treatment. Yeah, see, to me, Morph is along the lines. I mean, if you're gonna create a character just to die, right? Then essentially you have fucking you have like what's the nigga from Suicide Squad? Drawstring or whatever the fuck his name is?
Yeah, Drawstring. Yeah.
You got him. And Harley Quinn stood the test of time. So, yeah. What was your favorite Batman car? It changed.
My favorite
version of the Batman car.
Listen. I had this conversation the other day.
Including the classic, nigga. You can't pick the classic.
What are you saying? Like the classic?
The one with the fire coming out the back of it in the 60s.
Yeah, because that was the one I was gonna pick, nigga.
Yeah, you can't pick it. It's too easy.
I like a spring-loaded seat in mine. Nigga, I mean, honestly, you have to go with the Anton First designed Batmobile from Batman Returns. You got to. And that should be the one excluded because, I mean, number one, the sleekest design you've ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? It had the little the pedestal where you could get up and then do a 360 and put it back down and then burn off on somebody, literally. And then it could split into that little get between two buildings thing that you probably only need once ever in your life.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Which movie was this?
This is Batman Returns.
And it could do the thing that you could split in between two buildings?
You don't remember when it split into two and it compacted? It got real skinny. You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Why would you only need that once, nigga? Gotham City is full of buildings. And his car was really fucking long and big and didn't really look.
Gotham City was like a block and a half. If you ever watched that movie, nigga, all they did was stand in front of the courthouse and stand in front of the.
That's the movie magic, nigga. That's movie magic.
Nigga, that's the unmagic. Nigga. Anyway, but no, nigga, how many times do you have to squeeze in between two buildings?
You never know. You could be chasing somebody on a motorcycle and they ride with you. I'm getting away from Batman because I'm riding in between these two buildings. And he's like, no, you're not, nigga. Squeezing in between. Batmobile on your bitch ass.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Any car that can be controlled by a Christmas ornament with a magnet on it, I gotta say nah, man. This man Penguin was hacking into cars long ago.
Yeah, I can't give it to Batman Returns. I mean, I just don't understand what this thing is in the front of it. What was it, like a missile projectile thing? That
was just the turbine engine, man.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna have to give it to hold on. Let me just take a look at these lists of the Batmobiles over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have the, of course, aforementioned Anton First design from Batman 1989 and Batman Returns, which, respectively. We have the lovely skeletal blue affair from Batman Forever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we have the one that has just one seat in it and no cover over the cockpit from Batman and Robin.
Terrible
indeed. Did I have all three of them? You better believe it. Actually, no, I didn't have the one from Batman and Batman Returns.
Oh, you fucked up.
My neighbor who had the talk boy, he had.
Oh, okay. So essentially, you did. Oh,
yeah, you better believe it. Stole it clean.
I'm gonna have to go with the animated series, my nigga. To me, it's either that or it's the one we said at the beginning you couldn't pick, the 1966 model.
Who are you right now, dog?
You didn't like the one from the cartoon?
But it was just modeled after the one in the movie.
Nah, nigga. It didn't have that little stupid circular turbine engine, nigga.
I'm sure because you couldn't draw it on a regular basis. Get out of there.
Nah, nigga. They did it because this nigga Batman realized that I want my trunk in the front, nigga.
First of all, the one on the cartoon curved with the road, man. You will stop. You will stop now. It was illogically designed.
And that's how I like my Batman, nigga. Illogical design cars, nigga.
Can't hold them down. I got you, brother, man.
Somebody put up here, what if the Batmobile could transform?
What's better than the Batmobile, nigga?
Transform into a transformer, like a robot. In the
yeah, nah, get out of here, dude.
No, but they drew them and like show you what they would look like and shit. They all look like big Batman and shit. Moving on.
Nigga, tell me your memories, your thoughts, your feelings of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 90s, my nigga. Let me ask you this though. Who was better? Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's Sylvester Stallone, nigga?
I knew you was gonna say Sylvester Stallone. I was just waiting for you to say
it. Yeah.
I wanted to like Sylvester Stallone better, simply because he was Rocky. But his career got real rocky.
Yeah, he was in the 90s, nigga. It was it got real dark for him in the 90s, my nigga.
Yeah, he definitely had the end of his run. And meanwhile, I believe Arnold got stronger in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
I do believe he added comedy to his repertoire in the 90s.
And that's when, you know what I mean?
All right, so we talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone, right? And the 90s drop-off becomes evident, right? So, all right, man, let's go ahead and list them out, man.
All right, so what I'm going to do, and give me just a second to pull up Sylvester. Only reason why I know how to spell Sylvester is because that was the name of the cat.
I thought it was because that was your favorite disco singer.
What is disco?
You make me feel.
You, sir, missed your calling.
Sir, I watched one too many Behind the Musics.
Well, then you didn't miss your calling, nigga. That's what you was made to do.
You better believe it.
Okay, so Sylvester started a little earlier than Arnold, but we'll all just agree that somewhere around like 1976 is when Rocky came out. 1976.
Won Best Picture at the Academy Awards that year.
God damn! I guess we got he started his run a little earlier, all right?
So it might be equal in retrospect.
Okay, so Rocky 2.
Okay. Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 was cold. Rocky 2 was just a tad bit less cold because it was so dependent upon Rocky 1. But continue.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3, Clubber Lang, I Pity the Fool, Introduction of Mr. T.
First Blood,
probably one of the best movies about veterans and what they go through. Kind of, I mean, probably not your typical veteran story, but still a great movie. That is so, I don't think you can remake First Blood because it is so distant from what that series became. Continue. Oh, wait a second. Wait. They drew First Blood, not me. You know what I'm saying? Over there, I was driving $1 million equipment. Here, I can't keep a job at a car wash.
That's what made that movie real, money.
Made it too real.
Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Rambo First Blood Part 2, the first time you see this man put into all the action of what he was talking about and hinting at in First Blood.
Rocky.
Great movie. Ooh. Rocky 4. Did you say Rocky? Oh, you did say Rocky 3. Rocky 4, man, the most iconic of the Rockies. Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Cobra
is the most decent movie of all time. It feels very 80s. When you're watching it, you think you're watching a good movie. May not be the case. But but I do remember him taking out like a 12-inch knife and cutting his pizza with it while he was cleaning his gun in his apartment. And I said, that's iconic.
That is iconic. And for the most aptly named movie, 1987, Over the Top.
Over the Top. Boy, if you had to name a movie anything, if you had to capture, this might be what year was that again?
1987. That was a good goddamn.
That was a good year. That was when the God hour. That's when your man. So your man touched down and said his first words, and I do believe, if I quote them correctly, were Gaga and Goo Goo. So, anyways, the doctor slapped my ass. I turned around and I slapped the shit out of him. Drop step,
back, slap, stood out that nigga.
But man, Over the Top. If you were to try to sell me on anything, that I would watch a movie that would make arm wrestling compelling for 2 hours, I would never believe you. But the aforementioned Over the Top, starring Sylvester Stallone and the legend Terry Funk. Over the top is what it is, man. Fighting for
custody.
Fighting for custody of his child and a brand new Mack truck.
And when we say fighting, we mean arm wrestling. Right?
Yes. One arm at a time at truck stops and bars along the way onto the arm wrestling championship. Boy, I wish they would try to remake that movie so it would make $5. So Hollywood would finally get it through their head.
Who would start it? Nigga? Who would start it? Fucking
not Thor, his brother, the untalented one.
Loki and shit.
Yes.
Okay. Rambo 3, 1980.
Rambo 3, trash, nigga. Rambo 3 is like Rambo 4. You know what? Rambo 3 is iconic for one simple reason. I remember watching Rambo 3 invaded Iraq after September 11th, and I remember watching Rocky 3, and there's a giant scrolling letters at the end of the movie, and it said, "This movie is dedicated to the fighters, to the people of Afghanistan, undying people, and you'll fight forever for what you believe in."
Damn. Damn, Rocky is a traitor.
He's a traitor. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Look at that character confusion and shit. I just called the nigga this Rambo Rocky.
They're all traitors, my nigga.
They're all traitors. 1989, Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash. What is iconic about Tango and Cash? The first lines of that movie bit off a little bit more than they could chew when it said, Hey guy, who do you think you are? Rambo? Rambo's a pussy. Yeah. So, and that's all I remember about Tango and Cash.
I remember a little more, but
please.
Well, I don't remember much more. I'll just say that Rocky was the smart one, and Cash was the
street smart one. Didn't he have a black friend?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
And then, okay, so now this is his 1980s. This is what brought them to him to prominence. All right, so let's switch to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we'll see what brought him to prominence. 1982, Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian. What is best in life? Nigga, you supposed to remember what's best in life, nigga.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I thought the shit cut off again. I was about to say,
nigga, to hear the screams of your enemies, to feel them beneath your feet, and then hear the lamentations of their women. I know I messed that up. Conan the Barbarian was the illest thing in life, man.
Do it later and put it in there.
Of course. And then you had the Riddle of Steel with the wig wearing James Earl Jones, who thought he could capitalize on his Star Wars fame outside of a black suit.
Nigga, you were a voice. What made you think you was a star?
Yeah, man. And it was fire.
When people did it wrong. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to become an iconic star and then use his voice, a la Morgan Freeman. You know what I mean? Now I don't even gotta act. You know what this is? You know what this is, nigga? Morgan Freeman voiceover. Nigga.
You already know who I am.
This is
God, nigga.
I wonder if Morgan Freeman went and talked to this nigga James Earl Jones. Yo.
How do I do it wrong?
Nigga, have your most iconic role be just your voice, nigga. No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. Not me. No, sir.
1984, Conan the Destroyer.
And this is a message. This is a lesson to everyone out there, my nigga. Say you come out with one of the most fire movies of all time, Conan the Barbarian. It's rated a hard R. This man kills people with a sword. He stabs people through the face, throws people off mountains, has sex with a witch at one point while she crawls around an apartment on her back. It was crazy. It's the craziest thing you ever seen in your life. How do we surpass that? Make a PG sequel. How do we lose people? Make a PG sequel, sir.
But this is back when they didn't know how to make sequels, nigga. They didn't even know
they didn't know
possible. Nigga. It was like
it would have been an okay sequel had it not been PG though, man. You had Wilt Chamberlain in there. You had Grace Jones. You had Andre the Giant was in there. I feel like he was in there. Anyways, you had a whole bunch of people, man. It was cool, but it felt like never-ending story. It was about a little girl and all that, getting a little girl back to the castle or something. It was crazy, man.
You know what's funny though? That one made more sense than the first one. Like when I tried to watch the first one, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
The first one was all about killing Thulsa Doom because Thulsa Doom had killed he had killed Conan's family and then put him in and enslaved him, and then he had to fight in the slaver pits and all that. He's kind of like, his story was kind of like Khaleesi.
Oh, your boy that was smashing Khaleesi.
Yes.
There's only one nigga smashing Khaleesi, man. I don't remember his name, man.
Yeah, I don't either. But when I hear his story, it kind of sounds like Conan's story. Like they kind of did it.
Just smash it. You don't mean Khal Drogo, right?
No. I'm talking about just the guy that smashed him. I'm not talking
the real nigga. Khal Drogo tried to marry it. He'll not carry his hoe.
Yeah, I'm trying to marry the hoe there.
He'll not carry his hoes on Khal, nigga. This nigga was just smashing, but he fell in love too.
He did.
Fell in love with the pussy, nigga.
I was smashing the girls. I was gonna get right back. But that guy when he talks about his backstory, it sounds quite Conan-ish. But yeah. That's the first. The first one was just
smell spin off.
What?
1984 Conan the Destroyer was. Yeah. He's saying it was less as good than Conan the Barbarian.
It was nowhere near as good.
All right. The Terminator. Same year. Nigga said, you don't like Conan the Destroyer? Terminator. Bitch! I'll be back, nigga. What?
Nigga, the greatest 1-2 punch, nigga. How do you have and James Cameron is behind two of the 1-2 punches of all time, nigga. Nigga, this is one of the greatest horror movies of all time. It's one of the most memorable, iconic science fiction horror movies of all time. There's a robot sent from the past. He's coming to kill you, nigga. He's coming to kill you. He does not stop. He will not stop.
From the past? I don't know if I'm scared of that robot.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I kill you, dog.
I kill you. I feel like I am coming to get you.
Nigga,
bitch ass down.
He's made of wood, nigga. He's fashioned of wood, nigga. The nigga got wooden joints, nigga. Wooden joints all up in his mouth, nigga. Yeah, what you gonna? The nigga got a full musket, nigga. What he gonna do, dog? God, you walking down the street with a musket, dog. You dipped in clown juice, dog. You dipped in clown juice, nigga. Go back to square one, dog.
The nigga is made up of a complex system of fucking pulleys and shit. Axles and pulleys.
Nigga, your whole front just look like an aqueduct, dog. You got nothing for me, dog. You got nothing for me, God. Yes. He's not sent from the past. Thank you. He's sent from the future. You know what I'm saying?
He's kill the present, nigga. The robot from right now.
Nigga, a damn Roomba nigga coming to sweep you out. Street your ass.
No, we got drones now, nigga. Stop crying, nigga. Stop the blood crying.
Nigga, I'm part of the problem, nigga. I'm part of the cover up, nigga. I'm part of the reason Standing Rock isn't on the news, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Oh, all this political corruption is killing me inside.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this Pizzagate is killing me.
Oh shit! Okay, if you're listening to this show, we assume you saw the Terminator. It was good.
It was great.
1985, Red Sonja.
Red Sonja was the unofficial sequel to Conan, but at the last minute they changed his man to Dargos or whatever his name was in there. Not as good, man. Brigitte Nielsen, huh?
His name was Calidor.
Calidor, that is what it was. Yeah, Brigitte Nielsen is no actress. the way she looks now, she's no actor. But anyways, I ain't gonna lie, but let me not speak. You know what I'm saying? Just because Flavor Flav, shout out to you, man. Because once you hit it, they'll never ask you when, brother. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, she looks terrible now, but back in the 80s, Beverly Hills Cop 2, she could most definitely get it. So yeah, it was an okay movie.
Commando.
Don't bother my friend. He's sleeping. Great movie. Just shoot him up. I've ever seen a bazooka shot out of a drop top caddy. Yeah, that's nothing but action movie. They don't even make them like that no more. Shout out to John Wick.
Shout outs to him. Predator,
man. Oh my goodness. Number one, that's two movies in one. When I saw that last time I saw that movie, I didn't realize that you had so much time with that team, with the Carl Weathers, Jesse the Body Ventura, who else? Oh, the Indian, Apache Chief.
Beyond Chuck.
Sergeant Slaughter. But yeah, nah, man, that's a great movie, man. That is, boy, excellent. That's the first. That might be a science fiction First Blood, man. It is on the land, using the land to stalk and kill your prey. Great, loved it.
The Running Man,
an unsung hero. When you're great, even your good movies look like failures. Once again, Jesse the Body Ventura co-star, Jim Brown co-star, the guy from that whatever game show he was from, co-star. Great movie.
Now, it was
the
Red
Butcher of Bakersfield. Red Heat was with Jim Belushi, right?
I'm not sure.
It was with Jim Belushi. He was a cop. It was like a Rush Hour of its day. It was Jim Belushi was the fast-talking cop from L.A. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the fast-talking cop from with the slow to no-talking cop from Russia, and they got together to solve a case that it was West meets West.
Oh,
or Eastern Europe. Yeah.
Twins, 1988.
Nigga, Twins is that real. Dog. Twins is where this man found out and their comedies, nigga.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say already, and this is just their fucking portfolio getting them into the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to say already, Sylvester Stallone is far behind, nigga.
You think so?
I mean, his greatest accomplishments of the pre-90s, because everything is either the night before 90s, the 90s, and after 90s.
True.
So his greatest accomplishments before the 90s, that he won a fucking Oscar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think
I don't want you to just downplay it. Like, yeah, he won an Oscar. So
I'm just saying, he won a fucking Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that is something that puts him up there because he won an Oscar, and he fucking like Rocky's like. What would you say is more iconic, Rocky or the Terminator?
Ooh! I thought you was gonna say Rocky or Rambo.
Rocky beats Rambo. Rocky or the Terminator. I'm gonna have to say Rocky, man.
I don't know, man. The Terminator is so the Terminators had 7 like. Let me put it this way: in our lifetime, there's only been one good Terminator movie, but they continue to keep on making it, so it's very resilient. It's a very resilient franchise. I think in our lifetime, maybe 2 good Rocky movies. But they, keep
making those too. They've already spent off.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I think Terminator has been the more. I don't know, man. That's a hard man. I don't know, bro. Terminator.
If you count Creed, we're in the 7th Rocky movie.
But Creed was amazing, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was amazing. You've gone too far, sir. But it was pretty good. It's pretty damn good. I would watch it again, which is always my litmus.
But that's my amazing nowadays. If I can watch a movie more than once, if I sit through a movie more than once, made in current day,
it's Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Terminator 3.
Yeah.
Terminator Salvation.
Yeah. Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, so that's only 5. There's 7 Rocky movies. Man.
Yeah, but how many of them are good? Rocky
5.
1. Rocky
5 of them were good, excluding Rocky 5 and Rocky 6.
No, I don't exclude Rocky 5 though.
Rocky 5 wasn't good until the last segment of the movie. That was pretty much it.
I didn't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell.
Sue me. Hit me and I'll sue.
Sue me for what?
Sue me for what? There ain't no Machine Gun Rock. Man, please. That movie is great. Get out of here.
Yeah, but where did every quote just come from? The last segment of the movie?
I don't care, man. That man was fighting him in the alley, man. Come on, man.
Quote something else in the movie, man. Quote something.
That's my room.
Yeah, the last segment, nigga. Last segment, nigga.
Hold on.
It looked like they wrote that segment and then said, all right, let's make a movie out of it. We'll wing the rest of this shit.
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I give you that, man. Damn, man. Why you had to have that? Where you was hiding that one at, man? Where you was hiding that indefensible point
at? I got that about 4:30. Okay. All right, so I think Sylvester Stallone had less good movies, but in the 80s or the pre-90s, I should say. Yeah. But he had so many. He had such iconic roles. Yeah, it's so
he was building franchises long before it was cool.
And literally back then, the franchises meant put this nigga makes money, put him in every movie we have. Man.
Right. But I'm saying, Arnold wasn't doing it. Like Arnold was doing one and dones. I guess after Conan the Destroyer didn't work, that man was probably like, nigga, the sequel game ain't where it's at, nigga. Nigga, is that a new script, nigga? And it just want me to be like, what, nigga? I'm running through the jungle in this one. Cool, nigga. I got a twin brother that's a short, fat man. Cool, nigga.
Okay,
where is that? All right, so we set the stage for the 90s, man. Very impressive.
When they're not even in number, they're even in prestige just because.
Yeah, exactly. The quality is equal. So I think Arnold may be up by just a little bit, but it's by a hair.
By hair. All right, so 1990 for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Total Recall.
Total Recall. Are we gonna go year for year right now?
We can do that.
Now we in the 90s. Let's go year for year.
That's a good point.
See where they pulled off at. Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
And nobody has seen anything like that.
Nobody has seen anything like that, especially a woman with 3 breasts.
And congratulations to Arnold for not taking the Will Smith route, being like, what is this shit? I'm not playing this.
That man did seem to take anything, but it was all smooth. I don't know. I think to be fair to Arnold and Will Smith, respectively, I want to say Total Recall was a short story developed from a short story written by Philip K. Dix, or I think that's his name, and he had just found acclaim with somebody adapting his story of RoboCop. I think. Don't quote me though. Don't quote me though.
I didn't know, sir.
That's what I'm here
Still,
for.
fucking great movie. All right.
Cold movie. What was old dude's name? Quaid.
Douglas Quaid, man.
Quaid. The little guy coming out the dude's stomach.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to you. You're not here to talk to me. Quaid.
Kindergarten Cop, same year, nigga.
Ooh, see, now that's foresight.
It's range, nigga. They ain't got range.
That's foresight. All right. Listen. Nobody, listen. I love The Rock. I love The Rock. The man is the man of men right now. The man, never in your life compare this man to Arnold Schwarzenegger, though.
Nope.
Rock makes crap, but it's only watchable because The Rock is in it.
Yep.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was out here making movies that you could have put anybody in, and they would have still been dope. Not to take anything away from Arnold, but still, that man had the foresight to look at that movie and say, hold on. Yeah, I like where this story going. Put me in there. Don't give me too many lines, though.
Don't give me too many lines. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Yeah.
No. Okay, in 1990, Stallone came out with one movie and one movie only.
Oh, my goodness.
Rocky V, man. Like I said, I'm just going to buckle down, focus everything I have, make one great picture, one last great Rocky movie. And that nigga failed, man. Failed miserably, man.
Well, I've tried to do all the arguing of Rocky V that I can do.
Yeah, nah, terrible. Clearly, Schwarzenegger took 1990, all right? The title year of the 90s. He took that shit. 1991. This thing comes out with Terminator 2, Judgment Day, arguably, or most likely, the best Terminator of the franchise.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you take a horror franchise, turn it into an action franchise. Only the god James Cameron can do such a thing. He did the same thing with Alien. Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing else. I would love to sit up here and have a whole podcast on Terminator 2, and I believe we have probably before. But yeah, no. Terminator 2. There's nothing you can say. Just greatness, pure greatness.
Pure greatness on that Terminator 2 tip.
What's the answer? I mean, he almost takes the year by that alone. Did Sylvester Stallone
Sylvester Stallone comes out with a movie called Oscar.
Oscar. Well, now wait a second, man. If Oscar is what I believe Oscar is, Oscar was the movie where he was it was like Noises Off, man, because he was a mobster trying to go legit. It was a comedy. I think he looked at his friend doing Kindergarten Cop, and he said, "Well, comedy is the way to go now." And it was a story. His daughter was getting married or something. He was trying to go legit. It was kind of funny, man. It was kind of funny. I just remember that man getting his suit fitted the whole day, and something always going wrong, so he couldn't get the proper fitting on his suit. But it was a cute movie. It was a cute movie. Is it even can it shine the shoes of Terminator 2?
Can't even be mentioned in the same breath. Hell no.
No, it cannot. I'm sorry. It was good. It was an okay movie.
It was okay. Let me spoiler alert. Arnold Schwarzenegger wins.
By a landslide.
All right, yo, so I'll hit you.
Podcast, right? Real guys talking that real shit.
New episodes weekly. Rate, comment, and subscribe.